You know what's pretty fascinating about eyes? They're so small, but people see them as a huge part of who we are. Eyes are the window to the soul. You can flirt with them, roll them when you're annoyed, or do the puppy dog thing when you want something for free. But the really interesting part is, not everyone has the same eye color. Some people have brown, others blue, some green, and a few even have one eye different from the other. So why's that? Let's start with the science. Eye color comes down to the amount of pigment called melanin. It's the same stuff that gives color to your skin and hair. In your eyes, melanin is stored in the iris. That's the colored circle around your pupil. If you've got a lot of melanin, your eyes will be dark, brown or almost black. If you've got less melanin, the way light scatters in the iris makes your eyes look blue or green. It's kind of like the sky. The sky isn't really blue. It just looks that way because of how light scatters. Now, most people in the world have brown eyes. Blue is much rarer, green is even more rare. And then you've got heterochromia. When someone has two different colored eyes. Looks awesome, but usually it's just a genetic quirk or sometimes caused by an injury. So, genetics. Eye color is inherited. You get genes from your mom and dad, and together they decide how much melanin your iris makes. People used to think it was simple. Brown eyes are dominant, blue eyes are recessive. But it's not that basic. Multiple genes are involved, which is why sometimes two brown-eyed parents can end up with a blue-eyed kid. Here's something even cooler. Every human originally had brown eyes. Scientists discovered that blue eyes only showed up around 6,000 to 10,000 years ago because of a single genetic mutation, which means all blue-eyed people actually share one common ancestor. So if you've got blue eyes, congrats. You're basically related to millions of strangers. Eye color can even change. Babies are often born with blue or gray eyes because they don't have much melanin yet. As they grow, the pigment increases, and the eyes usually get darker. That's why parents sometimes get surprised when their kid ends up looking a bit different a few years later. And here's the more poetic side. Why are we so fascinated by eye color anyway? Probably because it's one of the first things we notice about someone. Eyes are a huge part of identity, beauty, even romance. Writers go on about deep blue eyes, or mysterious green eyes. And while it's really just pigment and physics, we give it meaning, personality, mystery, even destiny. So why do we have different eye colors? The short version. It all comes down to melanin and genetics. The more you've got, the darker your eyes. The less you've got, the lighter. And no matter what, your eyes are unique to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, drop a comment telling me your eye color, and good night.